Hey, Woody here. What do you say? Thank you for joining me on another online session of Roulette. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I kind of got an idea from Jason in a comments discussion, talking about my combos, a couple different ways to play it. And so what I decided to do was I'm going to play my combos today, but I'm going to wait until combos will come out for a specific amount of time. But I'm not just going to play the direct combos. So it's going to be, I'm going to be looking specifically at the combos with one neighbor on each number and combos with two neighbors on each number. And when they go a certain amount of spins without hitting, I'm going to then play probably 3, 4, 5 times, try and get a hit to end the streak. So to show you what I'm looking at these are my 12 combos. The actual combo is in bold, 1, 8, 16. These other numbers are the neighbors of 1, 20, and 33, neighbors of 8, 23, 30, neighbors of 16, 24, 33, and so on. So when I notice that, say, 9 of these numbers have not come out in, 15 spins, I'm going to then play 3, 4 times. I went back through many of my logs and noticed that, the streaks typically don't go more than 15 times, though I have seen a couple go into the 20s. So, but what I'm going to do is when it gets to 15, I'm just going to play 3 or 4 times, try and end that streak, get the hit, and then I'll play it 3 times, maybe double my bet at some point to get a bigger win, and then try and end the streak and get a win that way. Also, I will do the 2 neighbors as well. That you just use. I made this chart because you have to manually enter them if it's just one neighbor. If it's 2 neighbors, I just hit I use a roulette wheel and just select my 3 numbers, and it'll bet the 2 neighbors as well. So with one neighbor, you're looking at 9 numbers, and then I think it's 15 numbers at 2 neighbors on each side. So now, if it's 2 neighbors, I'm probably going to jump in after 8 spins where 2 of the neighbors have not came out. But I'm also going to, see how the board's going, because sometimes those streaks can go longer. Sometimes they're just not going long at all. And, so bear with me, because I'm going to be between spins. I really got to do this fast in my mind. I have to look at what's coming out, make a decision quickly. It's really hard to do quickly, and you don't get a lot of time on the wheel. But bottom line is, I'm going to do it, try and get a couple hits, get a win, and get out. Just testing a strategy. It has the same idea that Snakes and Ladders does. Is you wait until it's very due to hit, and then you play it and try and get a hit that way. So I'll only go. We'll see how it goes. We're going to test it out, see how it goes. So we're playing 1 neighbor or 2 neighbors. And now I did look at it with just the straight up combos, but I've seen it go 60 spins without a number in that combo coming out. So that's not good enough for me. If those 3 numbers are cold, they could go a long time without coming out. But when you add in the neighbors, it's a lot more likely the streak's not gonna go long. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes, and let me know what you guys think down below. Also, I'm going to be mixing things up the next couple sessions. Later this week, I'm going to try a different strategy. Somebody sent me. I'm going to test it out, see how that goes, and see what you guys think. Guys, feel free to send me strategies you want me to test. I want to try and do that once a week. I'm also going to play outside numbers as well. Try and do that around once a week. All right, guys. Let's go right to the online roulette table. We're at 140 today. I'll just try and get 10% doing this strategy, around 154, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, let's get right in there. Let me upload my log here.
Because I read more on one post about roulette. It was saying like the most of the players thinking it's about the luck, but
Pause number 17.
this mostly goes on the strategy.
Okay, so 9 came out.
And for every dealer, there's possible. Well, like every dealer has their own strategy.
So again, I'm looking for
So
a play, basically
especially if you
looking for a combo where
new dealer,
a minimum one of the
new
neighbors
strategy,
of the numbers has to come out in around 8 spins.
the only number is 9 red. Long
So actually 7, 14, 21 is at 9 spins. So this is kind of just testing this. So I didn't play it actually. And 6, 25, 34 is at 8 spins.
spin. If I can say that.
Oh, no, that's just for one neighbor. That's not enough. For one neighbor, it's got to be around, I'm waiting for around 15 spins where it doesn't come out. If it's 2 neighbors at around 8 spins, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to play 2 neighbors, try and get a hit. I'll play up to 3 times, and if it don't hit, then I'll just back off.
Yeah, the human factor is
So 16 came out. So what I'm going to do here is just bet red and black so I don't get booted for being inactive. And so I'm not gonna really do hot numbers today unless I see something I have to play. But we're number matching. I'm just gonna focus on this strategy for now. And see. So we're looking for my combos where none of these numbers have came out in a nice streak, and then I'm gonna jump in and play. So I don't need a lot of hits with this strategy to get my win for the day. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just testing it out. And 21 came out, right? So 21 came out, which went 10 spins with one neighbor. But I'm really looking for longer streaks than 10 with one neighbor. Looking through past logs of my play, typically the one neighbor a long time. I've seen it go 15 to 20 something spins without coming out. So but it usually doesn't go much longer than 15 spins. So 15 spins is really what I was looking for. So right now, the longest one without coming out was 15, 13, 17, and with one neighbor, and that hasn't come out in 10 spins. As far as 2 neighbors, the longest one right now is 12, 23, 32, but that's only been 4 spins. It's not worth playing yet. So again, I'm just testing this out. We'll see how it goes. Trying to bring you guys something different. 11. Okay, so we are watching 13, 15, 17 with one neighbor is now at 11 spins without coming out. You got some number matching right there. Boom, boom. Dealer's name is Jack. So typically I would jump in with play the ones right now. Probably $2 each, which is probably why I'm not playing it, because I'm trying this strategy. It's probably why it'll come out, especially being 11 is hot. 11 is hot, isn't it? Uh-oh, we're getting ready to switch dealers. So that could shake things up. Last spin with Jack. We haven't really made a play. I really don't want any one to come out right now. Because typically that's what I play here. 0. This bastard, get out of here. Of course I'm playing red and black not to get beat, and 0 comes out. Unbelievable how that works. Alright, so 0 came out, which ended the streak I was watching for 12, 23, 32, as it is one of the 2 neighbors. But 13, 15, 17 still alive. I'm gonna bet 0 here just for the hell of it. New dealer 0. 0 looks like it's boom, boom. You see this often, don't you? Look at this. 11, 11, 0, 0. It's like crazy. So let's see if 21 comes out now. Or no, it would be 11. Nah, 11. 11 might come out. I can see that actually. All right, so we're playing. Right now I'm paying attention to 13, 15, 17. It's going 12 straight spins without a neighbor coming out. 34 is the number. So 34 ends that streak at 12. So that did not work. Now, I really don't have any streaks worth watching. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna try and be patient, buy my time. Dealer's name is Mackenzie. So we'll just be patient and wait. This is more of a waiting strategy. So the longest streak right now is 18, 22, 29, and the neighbor of each. So it would be this strategy right here. And we'll see if any of these numbers come out in the next. Well, it's only 6 spins, so we're still waiting. So 0, 9, 19 combo's hot because 0 came out twice and 9 came out twice. Okay, so we're at 30. Yeah, I really do like the 330 combo. That does come out a lot. Okay, so we're gonna bet just as not get booted. So the 18, 22, 29 combo with one neighbor has still not come out for 7 spins, but we got a ways to go on that. And then for a 2 neighbor one, we're at 5 spins with 7, 14, 21 for 2 neighbors. So if that gets to past 8 spins, I'll play it 3 times in a row. No, that stopped that 7. Let's stop both streaks. Figures I'm looking back on all my logs, and a lot of these streaks were there in every session, and now like they're not lasting long. Now that you play it, obviously they're not lasting long. I'm just gonna wait.
So let's see the next one. Next, when the replacement is
So I'm thinking maybe I'll try and tweak the strategy a little bit. Just the amount, since a lot of these are not lasting long, maybe it's worth trying to get a couple, lower my standards for how long it has to be before a combo comes out. And then you just jump in, play 3 times, try to get a hit. You know, so for the one neighbor, I think I'm gonna wait till after 10 spins, play it 3 times, and then for the 2 neighbors, I'm gonna wait 5 spins. Once it's at 5 spins, I'll jump in and play. And play it for 3 spins, that's it. Well, 14 came out. It's another number match. Of course, now a number match never comes out until I stop playing it. Okay, so. Wow, 14. Now there's no there's no streaks going on the 2 neighbors. Okay, so 9-0-19 with 1 neighbor is at 6 spins. I need that to get to 10. The 12-23-32 combo hasn't come out with 1 neighbor and over 6 spins. So that 2 needs to go to 10. And then I'll jump in and I'll play a couple spins.
Next wheel number is 27 red, high and
Okay, so we're at 7 on those streaks. Same 2 streaks. If they get to 10, I will play. So what the combos I'm talking about are 9-0-19 and 12-23-32. So these 2 have not come out in 7 spins with the 1 neighbor. So if it gets to 10, I'll play one of them. For 3 spins, I'll play it.
which comes in which color, just where it is, which color, which section, just where it is. A bit more, we don't have 0. Just let's see, and one number is
19 ends one of those. The other one's at 8 now. The 12, 23, 32. So let's just play here so we don't get booted. Well, so today the streaks are not going as far as they typically do go. It's just the way it is. We do have 8 red in a row. Nine. So let's see what happens here. Is that 8? Black. I was gonna play that if it didn't come out. If black didn't come out, I was gonna start playing black. Damn, that ends the streak too for the 12, 23, 32. Damn, man. All my streaks are ended. It's crazy. I swear, I went through like my last 10 sessions and there's all these streaks. You know, for the one neighbor, you know, once a lot of streaks where it went like 15 times. Now it's not gone past. We had one streak of 12. That was the highest. Which is why I adjusted. I said, all right, once it gets to 10, you just got to be patient. So, but it's fine. You guys can see what's coming out, see what we're playing, and go from there. So 19-8. doesn't hurt watching the board a little bit. Let's check the columns. It doesn't. Okay, no streaks there worth playing. So let me just make a bet so I don't get booted. 10. So I really have no. Okay, actually I do. One neighbor, 26, 28, 35 combos at 8 spins. So this one, combo 11, 26, 28, 35. This is at 8 spins with none of these 9 numbers coming out. So if that gets to 10, past 10, we'll play it at 11, 12, 13. So we'll keep an eye on that. Also combo 18, 22, 29s at 4 spins. I may play that if it doesn't come out this spin. And it did, because 14 came out, which is a neighbor of one of those. So we're at 9 spins with 26, 28, 35. So what is that? 14 is a neighbor of what? Oh, that's right. Well, 14 is a third neighbor. 18, huh? Right, 5. I'm gonna go one more spin with that combo. It's at 10. I want it to get past 10, and then I'm gonna go 3 times. So let me see. So it's good, it didn't hit. All right, that's it. So I'm playing this one right here. Now 3's in there twice, so it's 12. So it's only 350 a spin. We'll see what happens. See if we get a hit. I'll do this a couple times. 350, I may do an extra spin worth too. $14, so now it's at 12. So we're gonna just rebet. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Now typically I wanted to wait till 15 spins, so This 12 is the longest streak we've seen since I've been in the session. Now, I was gonna wasn't gonna start playing till 15, so maybe my patience will not have been my lack of patience may have hurt me here, but we'll see if we get the hit or not.
Numbers which are for both sides, the number roulette and of course
2. All right, so now we're at 13 spins. Ugh, that sucks, man. We'll do one more spin. Actually, I'll do 2 more spins. Screw it. We saved $1 each spin because 2 of the numbers were repeated. So right now we're at a 7, 10, 50 loss. Now it could go up to 20 numbers. That's the scary thing. I think I probably should have not cut it down short, but oh well. We'll see. 9. Now all of a sudden it doesn't come out. That's so annoying. Now we're at a 14 streak, which is the longest streak since I've been in here. Oh, that's annoying. 1050. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go 2 more spins. I'm gonna do 1 more spin at 350, and then I'm gonna double up. And I'm just gonna bet that it doesn't get to 15. Goes 350, 10. So 13. We're at $14 now. Then I go, yeah. Oh well, you try something new, see what happens. I think I should have left it at 15. I should have left it at 15. 4. All right. So now we're at 15 spins. So now I'm going to rebet and double. Figures, man. Figures, right? I should just look at my 15 number and now I would have just been jumping in. All right, I'm going to play one more time and then just take the L if I have to.
Next, real number is
Boom, baby. Boom. We got it. So what do we start at? 140. All right, so I'm going to go 12, 13, 23, 32 now. 12, 23, 32. 12, 23. I did that wrong. Oh well. Anyways, 12, 23, 32. I just played both the neighbors of that. It hasn't come out in 5 straight spins, which may have just been my winnings. I think I did 32 twice. Is that what I did? Yes. Oh well. Maybe I'll get a little lucky. 12, 23, 32. Let's try again. Yeah. So it's at 6 spins, so. Yeah, I think I did 32. I would have lost anyways. It didn't come out. I think what I'll do is I will. Anyways, I mean, actually, hold on. Never mind. I shouldn't even play. I shouldn't even play it. I didn't log the 7. Freak. 7 actually ended that streak. Sorry guys, confusion. First time doing this strategy. It's hard to track the numbers, what's not coming out, and then figure out. We're still at a win, which is good. So I'm just gonna be patient here. So 13, 15. Oh, come on, man. So what was that came out? 21. It's my favorite combo. 7, 21 figures. So all right. 2497. This little section hit 4 straight times. Look at that. All right, well, we did get the win. I would have won more if I would have just stuck to the 15 spins before jumping in and playing that combo. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 24 here. 5, 10. Where's 24? 24. Actually, I ain't doing that combo. It's too close to each other. That combo is too close to each other. I'm not playing it. So right now, 13, 15, 17 hasn't come out in 11 spins. So that's one we might keep an eye on. But I won't go into 15 spins now. I'd like to get one more hit, take the win. This kind of worked, actually. So I'm glad I didn't play that last combo. It did not come out. It's at 6 spins now. If it goes, if the 5, 10, 24 with 2 neighbors goes to 8 spins, I will start playing it. But because those numbers are so converged on each other, I'm just not going to play that right now. Because in the wheel, they're all next to each other. Like 5 is actually the neighbor of 10, so. On the wheel. Anyways, guys, this works so far, honestly. It takes a little bit more patience, though. I think, oh, it kicked me out. Stupid ass mother humpers. All right, so we'll keep going. I forgot, when you do this kind of strategy, they kick you out for inactivity. I'm just gonna bet so I don't get booted. We're still at, so 34 came out. My combo's still at 11 spins, 12, 23, 32 with one neighbor, 11 spins, nothing came out. Um,
Next one is
24. So that streak's now at 12. And that 24 actually ends that 5, 10, 24 streak. Oh well. That was at 7. That kicked me out, cost me, man, because the two neighbors, I was gonna play it after that next spin, and then it came out. Ah, sucks. And you got more number matching. Look at that, 24, 34. All right. So 12, 23, 32 at 12 spins. If it goes 3 more spins, doesn't come out, we will play it. We'll play it. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm also watching 12, 23, 32 is at 4 spins with 2 neighbors. So we're at 12 spins. 13 spins now. I mean. So the 2 neighbors did not come out in 5 spins, so I'm going to jump in and I'll give it a chance. 12, 23, 32. It's the same combo we're watching with the 1 neighbor, and it's at 13 spins, so good time to jump in, give it a shot. I'll play twice at 750, then I'll double up. So 3 times max, that's my max. Four. So now it's at 14 spins, then it come out, and it's at 6 spins, then it come out. We're just gonna rebet and keep going. Best thing I could hope for right now is one of the neighbors comes out, hits, the other one doesn't hit, then I can jump in, play that, that doesn't hit, if that hits, and then you got a winning session. Uh-oh, switching dealers. So this is definitely one of those sessions where it takes a little longer.
is
18. All right, we're gonna double up now. Now all of a sudden we're at 7 spins. So we're gonna double up this bet. I'll give it one more try. Then, these kind of strategies always sucks when they switch a dealer and you're in the middle of one of your progressions, because you know I think it does kind of change it a little bit, because some of them roll the ball differently, have different habits, but
Okay, that big boss will be a dealer. Thank you so much, big boss.
so we're gonna double up and give it one more chance. Hopefully we get a little lucky here.
No more bets, please. So, guys, what do you guys about the winning number? Any predictions? Oh, okay. And the winning number.
Boom, baby.
15.
Boom.
It's from the second dozen.
And that ends both streaks because 15's a neighbor for both.
And the bets for the
All right, guys. So
That's all.
we take the win. We went long enough. It was a different strategy. Worth trying.
To the game. Nice to see you.
Obviously, I wanted a bigger win, but it was kind of slow. But I think there are days where that'll go quicker too. Anyways, guys, let's wrap it up on the other. All right, guys, that was a 37-minute suggestion, only $12 win. When you do those kind of strategies, you'll end up having longer sessions, kind of like snakes and ladders, where the wins might not be as big, but you know, hopefully they'll be more consistent. Just to recap what we did, I did a visual representation of what happened. So we're using combo 8 here. As you see, one neighbor did not come out for 15 spins, and then it came out here. Boom. Had I originally stuck to my 15 number, we would have got that direct hit right off the bat there. And also, this was with 2 neighbors. As you see, the direct hit came here after 7 spins of not coming out. As you can see, the streaks really didn't go past 12 most of the time. But here, this was actually, the streak we played was the longest streak. We won 15 spins not coming out. And we were able to jump in and hit it. So what I'm doing here is tracking everything, and you know, if it doesn't come out for 15 spins, I'm going to play 3 or 4 times. And if it doesn't come out, I really would like to play the greens, the 2 neighbors. I would really like to play this up, play it after 8 spins. Because typically I notice 8 spins is really, the 9 spins a good spot to start for the 2 neighbors. But bottom line is we got the win. It worked. This is a patience game. Maybe this is something, you know, you mix it into the snakes and ladders, but this one is really hard to not pay attention and play, because when you do got to make your play, you have to really know what numbers to jump in and play as quickly as possible. They do not give you a lot of time on the roulette wheel, which is a big pain in the ass. But you know, whatever, we got the win. It was worth trying something new with the combos. You know, let me know what you guys thought down below. And you know, let me know what you guys would like to see me play. Do you guys like the typical strategy I played? Do you guys like snakes and ladders, outside bets? Do you guys prefer inside bets with a lot of numbers? I'll mix it up. I want to give you guys what you want, not just what I want to play. I like my strategy, but it's not always, I don't have it down yet. I am going to play that at times as well, just play it my way. But I want to mix it up, give you guys everything. So I do have a new strategy coming out this week that I will test, and we'll see what you guys think. Then I have another one next week that I'm planning on testing as well. After that, I don't have any that I plan on testing, so feel free to send me some. I'll take a look and we'll give it a try from there. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you on Wednesday.